Kyubey, who we learn is an alien that wants magical girls for energy. I was not expecting that plot twist.
Kyubey is really the protagonist in the eyes of the universe, if you really think about it. Kyubey is just trying to make sure the universe has a supply of this energy that they need to survive, or else the rest of the universe pretty much will wither away, and eventually so will Earth.
So he's really just trying to do a Thanos.
Well, not even a Thanos in a way. He just needs, a few magical girls a year to keep the universe afloat. He's not trying to destroy half of it. Kyubey is not evil, in my opinion. He's definitely the antagonist of this story, but I don't view Kyubey as an evil entity.
Really?
No, I mean, he says it himself. If he wasn't doing, or she, Kyubey doesn't really have gender, but if Kyubey wasn't doing what Kyubey was doing, I mean, the universe is toast. He says, he even tries to justify it. He says, if humans survived and everyone else died, once they got out of their galaxy to other galaxies and they found nothing, wouldn't they be disappointed that nothing else was out there?
Obviously, Madoka being the one being used for maintaining life in the universe, they weren't very pleased that they would have to sacrifice themselves to bring life to others. As somebody that tends to be the person that almost always roots for the main character in a TV series, I don't know, I kind of have to agree with Madoka. I think it's kind of not cool that a few have to be sacrificed for many.
Another thing I find interesting about Kyubey is that Kyubey and his race don't exhibit any emotion at all. Kyubey says that on their home planet, that emotions in the human race would be considered a mental disorder in Kyubey's society. So I think that aids, or it doesn't aid Kyubey, but it certainly explains why he cannot see why these girls would think that what he's doing is wrong. Because he doesn't experience emotions himself, and neither does the rest of his race. So it just does not compute with him.
He does try to justify by saying, like, look, if we had emotions, we would do it ourselves. But since we can, and you can, sorry, this is for the benefit of the universe. And it makes sense why they can't understand the human perspective, because they're not the ones being harvested as an energy source.
Now, speaking of harvesting, Kyubey brings this point up as well. Kyubey says, well, you humans always, you raise livestock, and you treat them worse than we treat you. We grant you guys a wish. We treat you as sentient beings. But you don't see the similarity in that, do you? You just do what is best for you.
And that's a great point. You don't have the authority to come here and harvest us. And Kyubey turns the tables like, well, you do it too. It's a real smack to the face.
It really is. Kyubey consistently makes good points about what his race is doing. And also, Kyubey does not lie one time in the entire series. Kyubey may not tell the whole truth, but Kyubey does not lie.
I think there are two big questions this show asks. One, what is our role as humans on this earth, and what authority does that give us over this domain? And two, how far is too far for trying to help somebody? And I think this show does a good job of answering one of them at least, because the second one, Homura does not give up. There is nothing Homura is not willing to do. So let's talk the ending of the show. Madoka becomes a magical girl, and she is able to defeat what turns out to be just another super powerful witch. And then Madoka takes it a step further, because her wish was not a simple, I want to destroy this witch. Her wish engrossed every single witch that has been, is, and will be. If you thought Homura's wish was all powerful, Madoka's wish literally gives her the power of a god, for she needs it to rescue all witches from all timelines.
Yes, Kyubey actually says after she makes this wish goes against the laws of our universe. Are you trying to become a god? And Madoka says, I don't care what I become, I'll rewrite those laws.
Surprise, surprise, I made it despite the lies. Yes, I've been told I can't make it. Now I am golden in your favorite. So, surprise, surprise, I made it despite the lies. No, I won't go, I'm too afraid to. So I am here to just save you, yeah.